All right. You might be here. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see though. Okay. All right. It's late. I'm going to do some sessions for about 20 minutes before I go to bed. Some live Bitcoin linked, Bitcoin predicting precognition sessions. Today I just added a bunch of different algorithms to test for the Bitcoin prediction stuff. So as I gather data, trials over time, I'll be able to see if any of the algorithms perform better. So I'm going to start this session. Okay. I do these sessions very quick, which is why I think I can record it and stream it. Alright, that's the data I got. Let's see. I also optimized today the speed of doing this. Like, for some reason it used to be super inconsistent, but I fixed that. It takes anywhere between 20 and 30 seconds from when you click submit to when you actually get the target reveal and all the Bitcoin prediction stuff is done and your scores generated. Alright, so this was the target. It was a duck. It's a pretty bad miss. Yeah, you can see here the way it works is some of the Bitcoin algorithms that I made are confidence based. So for this example, right, the duck wasn't close at all to my impression. Whatever the other target was in the ARV trial, it also wasn't very close to my impression, and therefore the confidence wasn't super high in these different algorithms, so it threw a pass. And that's why, so what really happened is it didn't make a paper trade, based off of this trial, except for the two algorithms. They tried to make a trade, because they're not confidence based, it's just a yes or no. They tried to make a trade and it was wrong. So that's that one. I'm going to go on to the next. Okay. All right. This is the impression I got. Let's see how we do. I'm going to bring this over here. It's my first time streaming. Windows. Boom. There we go. No, I don't need moderators. I'm gonna make this big. We're still chugging. We should get the result very soon. gotta figure out this consistency issue. This one's taking like twice as long as the last one. I think it's just that the AI models that I'm connected to, sometimes they get overloaded. So I might mess around with different models and different providers, see who has better consistency. We do it live. This is really a pain. I gotta fix this ASAP. I'm assuming other users have to experience this nonsense as well. Super stupid. I'm gonna fix this first thing tomorrow. This is very high priority to me. Yeah, this is nonsense. Oh no, I don't want to contaminate my feedback and look at different things. What? Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's my session. Yeah, I gotta fix that. This is the target. Wow, really good session. Hey, we do it live. This is the beautiful thing and why I want to start doing sessions live. Look at this. Water, some sort of large mass on the water, kind of floating above it, getting red. So I got the water and I got like this reddish orange of these fish. Super good session. And let's see the Bitcoins. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So 3 of them attempted. The fourth one was an X, and the 5th one is a consensus between 1, 2, and 4, I believe. So the 4th one didn't hit. I'm very surprised that this one didn't hit. So number 4 is based off of the Nova Judge that I have, and it's just binary. So it's running the Nova Judge, and apparently Nova thought that the other target, like the other potential outcome in this ARV trial, was closer to my impression than this one. So it must have been like a body of water on the other target. I must have gotten unlucky. But that's cool. That's a good session. I'm going to go into my database and star this. I like to star my really good sessions. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to fix that first thing tomorrow. I'm getting the mobile app up tomorrow. Hooray, hooray. Well, not up, but I'm going to get it. There's a couple last development things I need to do. Hopefully those will be done, and I already have my iOS and Android developer accounts approved, so hopefully I can submit the app for approval tomorrow, and then it should be done by the end of the week, assuming Apple and Android don't have their head in their ass right now. So we'll see. Okay, I'm going to do another session. I'm not really describing this the best. I guess that's what I'll say. Okay, I'm going to submit this. I'm going to start timing these just for my own debugging. See how frequently it messes up and takes forever to give feedback. I want to see what the consistency is like. Because one, it was like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's see. This is the target. This is the target. This is the target. Okay. I'm also going to change this so by default you don't see the image, because like your AI generated image could mess up your target feedback. Anyways, U interest 3 straight lines making up an upside. So the upside down U was really good. Like this is kind of exactly what I was imagining. I got the material and the depth wrong. Okay, so the algorithms did good. Maybe I'm not going to go into depth right now and explain what all of these do. I think these ones might be bugged. I've seen there's been like 15 sessions since I started with all of these, and I've never seen either of these two hit. And statistically, I think this one should hit like just by pure chance once every once every 7 sessions, and this one should hit once every 14 sessions. So maybe they're not bugged and I've just been getting unlucky. But the rest of these hit, which is very nice. We're going to do another session. I'm going to time this one too, see how long the feedback takes. Okay, I'm going in. Okay, that's the precognitive information I got. Let's see how we do. I'm not going to lose. Oh, I forgot to time it. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Ah, that's funny. This is the target. This is the target. This is the target. So not bad. It seems like I latched onto these green things. So you know what's funny? I saw blue at the top when I was gathering this information, and that's why I said it feels like I'm looking up through the forest. And, you know, the sky's largely covered, but I can see through the foliage to a baby blue sky. I was imagining myself, like, looking up through the trees, staring at the sky, and there's blue up here, and I'm kind of looking through the brush. I do think I made contact with this target. Yeah, super tall objects, a lot of them, right? So I almost saw, like, trees or these tall, like, bamboo shoots sticking up, which I don't think is bad. Okay, so here is what happened with the Bitcoin predictions. Most of them correct. Again, Nova thought it was wrong. Nova thought my impression was closer to the decoy target. If this one would have hit, for example, then number 5 would have agreed and taken the consensus and also been correct. That's what number 5 does. Okay, so that's good. This time, I am going to time it. It only seemed like the 1 was inconsistent in terms of the timing, though. So maybe it's not that bad. I'm going to fix it regardless. Okay. I'm going in. I really like the color beige for some reason. It's in so many of my impressions. What's the word I'm looking for? Homey. Like a workstation at home. Okay. That's what I got. Oh, start. Okay, I'm just gonna add a few seconds. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been working all day. My brain's cooked, which I think might be the best time to do precognition or remote viewing. This is the target. This is the target. This is the target. Okay, so yeah, there's like 20 to 25 seconds. So white object feels like there's multiple of them, light colored, like White, light gray, beige feels kind of homey. Yeah, I'll call this a miss. Nova is tripping. I don't know what is wrong with Nova. Nova is on crack. It's just like always wrong. But when it's wrong, sometimes it's right. Maybe I've just been getting unlucky. Okay. On to the next. Not a terrible streak so far. Oh, I'm going to move this down. It seems like I'm sitting deep in my chair. Okay. Going in. Okay, that's what I got. Let's submit. We're going to start. Check the consistency of the timing of the session feedback. Man, this is really delayed. Oh, really bad. Let's see. Huh. This is the target. This is the target. This is the target. Yeah, so a complete miss. Wow, okay, so it was really close to the other target. This is the target. This is the target. This little whale-looking thing. Cool. Okay. Not a great session, but we move on. There's a lot of not great sessions. I'm just going to do a couple more. I plan to go to bed at 10 p.m. Okay, I couldn't really get any geometry or shapes there. The only real thing I got is yellow. And I interpret, when I can't pick out any geometry, I interpret that as like a bustling scene with so much going on. And it's all just kind of one swirl of stuff, and I can't really get any concrete data. I'm going to submit. Start. Oh, my allergies are so bad. I need to try a new allergy medication. Okay. Wow. Interesting. This is the target. This is the target. This is the target. So I got the yellow right. The rest of it, maybe it's the blur. The reason I couldn't get what's going on. That one's interesting to me. Okay, the second algorithm works. Nova, again, got the wrong prediction. Interesting. I'm surprised this one got it wrong. I guess the other ARV image must have been better. Okay, we move on. That one was only like a 20-second feedback time. I love that. That's what I want. That's an interesting impression I got. Let's see what it is. Whoops, start it. Add a few seconds. Okay, we'll do one more after this. This is the target, this is the target, this is the target. Okay, I don't think this is a bad session. Aesthetic, but useful, like a chef's knife. Soft colors, like a soft gray or soft blue. Kind of hazy, like a blur in the image. Yeah, I did get that. I thought it was the background, but this whole thing is kind of like blurred light, hazy. Interesting. Okay, Nova got it right. These ones passed. I'm trying to remember why these two pass. This one passes if there's no consensus between this one and this one. This one passes if they get the same Gemini rank out of 10, so the other one was a 7 as well. Nova got it right. Okay. Anyways, we move on. Last one, and then I'm bouncing. This was a cool test to live stream this. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Yeah, that one was 20 to 25 seconds. Feedback time is 20 to 30 seconds is fine for me. I got something in my inhale, but I couldn't grab it. What's the shape? Okay, that's what I got. Let's see. Speaking of allergy medication, I took the one that you need to give your ID for, and I was all jittery from it, and I asked ChatGPT what allergy medication did they use to make meth, because I was like, it has to be this one, and I got banned from ChatGPT. And I made an alt account with a different email, different credit card, and I got banned again. This is the target, this is the target, this is the target. Okay, so this is very interesting, right? So the image is, the object is completely wrong. The solid white, yeah, I honestly don't think this is a bad session. Yeah, the other AIs, they agree with this. This is the target, right? Because, like, solid white, which I got, and I got a weird geometry. The thing is, I thought the geometry was the white stuff, and I guess it is. Like the outline of this, right? Curvy like an S shape. Yeah, I honestly think this is a good session. It's weird. I didn't understand the object itself, but I understood the object's placement in the image and the color of the majority of the image. Not bad. Anyways, okay, I'm going to wrap up and get some stuff on the site wrapped up before I go to bed and finish stuff up tomorrow. Lot to come with ARV Collective, lot to come with SciTech. I'm very excited. I think that this stuff is going to change the world.